Hi and welcome to A World of Words. I'm Vanessa and today I'm going to be talking about my 2017 writing goals. So I can't believe it is already 2017. It is a new year. I know a lot of people say that they like to think of New Year's as like a clean slate, like a brand new start. I don't 100% agree with that because I feel like every year teaches new things and you should just kind of like build upon the years as they come. And I don't really want to wipe away progress and things that I've made in 2016 because my 2017 goals are pretty much just to not erase anything I've done in 2016, but it's all just going to build on top of what I've already done in the previous year. So I'm just going to get into my writing goals. I think these things that I've chosen are very achievable for me. If you're wondering, I'm kind of trying to decide, this isn't necessarily a goal, but I'm trying to decide if I should get into bullet journaling. I already bought a happy planner and I'm really having fun decorating that every day. So I kind of want to do bullet journaling too though, and so far I've written my 2017 goals down and there's just this little sticker and I decorated the edges of these 2 pages. That's a fun fact that is kind of irrelevant. As far as writing goals go for me, some of these are a little bigger than others. I just wrote down pretty much everything that I want to do going forward with the 3 book series that I'm writing. The series are all at different stages in their kind of production, I guess you could say. If I accomplish any of these in 2017, I think I'll be pretty happy. I'm not saying I have to do all of them. I'm pretty much just saying like if I do like one of them, I'll be pretty satisfied with myself. Some of these are actually really small and so it's like multiple steps to get to the goal, but I'm just gonna go into it because so the first one is to, as I've been saying in my writing vlogs lately, I'm working on the 2nd book of my first series. So if I can finish the draft of that book that I'm about 2/3 of the way through, I will be pretty pleased with myself. And so the first book in that series, as this is a book I have queried previously, I didn't really get anywhere with it, and now I realize there were just some changes that needed to be made to the beginning especially of that series. And I also cut it in half because it was way too long. I also realized that there were a few changes I wanted to make as far as the world building and things like that go. So another of my goals is to finish sprinkling in all of the new world building things that I want to add to that book. And I want to finish naming all of the chapters because I have split some of the chapters to make them shorter and more manageable, and I haven't finished naming the chapters yet. So I want to go through and add that world building stuff, finish naming the chapters. I have done so many revisions and edits of that book, it's ridiculous, but like one more read through and one more final polish of it, I'll be really happy if I accomplish that. And then this is like a maybe, I'll probably do it, but maybe do my next round of queries on that same book. Queries really scare me. I only queried 6 and I got 6 rejections, so it was not like that bad. They were all just 4 rejections, but I'm still kind of scared to query again. But another of my goals is to potentially query it again. I mean, I feel like I really should, if I get it done, just send it back out there. Like, let it go into the world. And then I have my 3rd series that I'm writing, and I'm in the very beginning of writing the first book in that series, and so if I finish the first draft of that first book in the series, I will be super, super happy because I'm like really only in the first couple chapters, so that would be amazing. And then I have my 2nd series, and the first book in my 2nd series, the first draft, I considered it completed because I wrote it all the way through, but there are a couple scenes that I did skip in that draft. And I still need to split it into chapters and things like that. So if I finish those little couple scenes and then finish adding chapters to it, that is another bit smaller goal that would make me really happy. And because that kind of rolls into this next goal, which is to begin revisions on that book. So I don't think it's going to be major revisions. It's probably just going to be another like read through and some edits and things like that. But I haven't gone back and reread the entire book since I finished my draft of it. Or some of it's in past and some of it's in present, so I need to decide which tense I'm writing in and I need to fix that, make it consistent all the way through, And there are a few little other things that I decided that I wanted to change within the point of views because it is multiple perspective. Basically just start my revisions on that one. I don't expect myself to do all of this plus completely polish that one and get it ready to go out, but maybe start polishing it. And if I do finish polishing that book, that would also be another amazing goal for me. And then my final two goals go right together, and that is to outline the second book in my second series. I did a whole vlog about brainstorming a series, and this was the series I was talking about. I would like to finish the outline for book 2 and beyond. I think it might be a 3 or 4 book series. Again, I'm not 100%, and I would like to figure that out, and I would like to outline the entire series, at least a rough outline of, or at least just the major ending points of the next books in the series. I know how the series is going to end, I actually decided that, but I need to know like how each book is going to end and like the major arcs that I want to do in each of the books, and that's just like another goal that I really want to do, just to get that series like up and rolling. And then my final goal is right along with that, outlining that entire series, or at least the second book. I would like to begin writing the second book in my second series. I'm in different stages, as you can probably tell, in a lot of different things. I feel like I should always have a book that I am revising and like fixing up, and I should always have a book that I'm just like writing from scratch, because I enjoy just writing a lot more than I enjoy the revision and the editing process. So if I could switch back and forth and take a break from editing and just like be straight out writing something, that is always good. I also tend to like to be straight out writing a couple different things, because sometimes I get stuck and when I want to write something, but I want to work on something different. Oh, also another goal that I didn't write down, but I just kind of decided right now, was that I want to get back into my schedule, because I was on like a rotation between the different series I'm working on. I forget exactly what it was that I decided worked perfectly for me. 3 to 5 weeks of I would work on one book for a certain amount of time, and then I would go to another one, and then I would go to another one, and that sort of schedule worked really well for me because I knew I only had like 3 weeks or like a month to work on this book. So anything I wanted to accomplish for that book had to be done within the month, because otherwise I'm going on to the next book. And that sort of pressure actually worked really well for me and helped me get a lot done in each book. And then I would of course write notes and things going forward, where I was at and things like that. So I kind of want to get back into that schedule, because lately I've just been working on the one book and I haven't been writing very much because I've been distracted by things, so I want to really give myself some more self-imposed deadlines, because I work really well on self-imposed deadlines apparently. Oh, also as far as my writing goes, if you're interested in like my writing progress and everything I'm doing writing-wise, be sure to be on the lookout for my writing vlogs, because I'm for sure talking about what I'm working on writing-wise in my writing vlogs, so that is the best way to keep up with my writing and stuff like that. Like also, if you want, you can always just like private message me on Twitter or whatever social media and ask how my writing's going if you really are interested in it. I really don't mind. You know, I'm friendly. I like to talk about writing. You can tell me about your writing. We can chat. It'll be fun. That's about it for my writing goals that I've come up with so far. I'll probably come up with some more throughout the year. We'll see. If you have any specific goals that you want to share, please feel free to do so in the comments below. I would love to hear about them, and please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I upload new videos on Mondays and every other Friday, plus the occasional surprise video, so please subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. And thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day and a happy new year. Bye!